Hi everyone, I'm Jordan with Kärcher. I'm very excited today to introduce you to our latest piece of equipment. This is the HD 2.0/1000 dual mister. In these very unique and challenging times, we know it's more critical than ever for our end users to be able to quickly and easily sanitize or disinfect all of their critical surfaces. To that end, our engineering department was able to take one of our ETL certified electric pressure washers and modify it to be able to be a misting unit. So let's go ahead and do an overview of the HD dual mister. For the HD dual mister, I thought it might help to do a quick visualization tool just to see what's going on here real quick. So if we have a water source that feeds the pressure washer, goes through the pump, it is then fed to the pressure hose, comes to the spray gun, out through the lance, and we can use the nozzle of our choice to create that restriction based upon what surface it is that we're trying to clean. When we're ready to mist, it's really simple. Just simply detach your wand. We don't need this anymore. You can bring in your misting nozzle. This is what it's creating the proper particle size for the Vital Oxide. It's a quick connect. You simply connect that guy and you're ready to go. Another thing that is going to be very beneficial for the HD dual mister, if we want to, we can actually bring in a second hose, a second misting gun. We'll detach the pressure hose. We will install quickly this little unit right here with this quick connect with this T-junction. Then we can hook up both hoses and both spray guns, and now we can do twice as much ground while we're disinfecting. So now that we're familiar with all the components, we're actually ready to go ahead and start misting. So as you can see, I have the unit plugged in. We have our intake hose right here, the green garden hose, which is actually down into our receptacle of Vital Oxide, whether it's a 5-gallon pail or it's a larger receptacle. Again, you don't want this hose to be longer than 10 feet. This one's right at about 5 feet. And then it will go through the pump. It's actually coming through the pressurized hose here. We come to our spray gun. You'll notice how the misting nozzle, that restriction, is not on the unit. Again, we're going to turn this unit on. We're going to purge all the air out of it to make sure that it is functioning and ready to go. We'll just point it right back into our receptacle. You see there's going to be a little bit of residual air. If we haven't used the unit for a couple days or a couple weeks, something like that, we'll need to prime it again. And once our stream of Vital Oxide is continuous, we can put on our restriction and we're ready to mist. So now that we're ready to mist, I want to talk very briefly about the easy valve right here. So with this unit, water will go in the inlet, it will go through the pump, and then it will come out the outlet into our pressure hose. If we turn this all the way to the right and close it, the saturation level of the mist will be 0.06 gallons per minute. And you can see that spray here in the upper left-hand corner. If desired to have a little bit less saturation, we can actually open this valve, and that is going to force the Vital Oxide to go through bypass, and then we can actually get it down to 0.023 gallons per minute. Also looking at the side of the pressure washer, if you have the outlet right here and you have a pressure hose which feeds one misting spray gun, we can actually again use this accessory right here. It's just a quick connect. It goes right onto the outlet like this. You can then have 2 pressure hoses and 2 misting guns feeding off that. So if you have a large area, you can cover ground twice as quickly with this unit, having 2 operators working with 75-foot pressure hoses and misting guns to cover that area more quickly. Again, we're going to be able to use the HD mister to do a wide variety of surfaces as far as disinfection with our Vital Oxide. One thing that most folks don't know is it actually is a sanitizer, registered as a sanitizer for textiles and fabrics. So you can do chairs, carpet, curtains, what have you, in different facilities where you have those exposed as well. It's also a food grade sanitizer for food service prep areas. Continuing on with our Vital Oxide disinfectant, we can touch various high contact areas inside the facility, such as locks, door handles, benches where people are working. We can move into restrooms and locker rooms, do ADA compliant accessories and porcelain fixtures to get our kill claims with the EPA registered Vital Oxide. Well, thank you very much everyone for watching our video on the overview of the new HD 2.0/1000 dual misting unit. If you have any further questions, you can certainly contact Kärcher at our customer service department, or your local area Kärcher representative can speak to you about it as well, perhaps plan for a demo somewhere in the near future. Until we see you next time, keep it clean.